What's going on, everybody? Private Benjy here, and today we're going to be looking at some of the operations for World of Warships, and this one is Operation Aegis, which is the second week of Season 1. I wasn't able to complete the first one. I never even got a chance to even start up or fire up World of Warships to be able to play it. But this replay is actually pretty decent. This is actually my first 5-star replay. I mean, we actually went through and got everything completed in it. My first match didn't turn out so well because I took out my USS Texas, and I'll just show it to you. Now here I am. I sped up the replay a little bit just to save a little bit of time and give it's just quick context. But this guy in the Cleveland pulls right in front of me, and then, as you can see, he proceeds to stop. It's like, okay, dude. So I actually try stopping and reversing at first, thinking, okay, maybe this guy's just gonna continue forward. Well, no, he doesn't. So I go ahead and I start to continue forward again with my ship. And then he starts going forward again too. And this pretty much set the tone for this entire match. It's just crazy that this guy did. He didn't only just run into me, he ran into 2 other teammates on the same match, but I actually ended up just getting focused down by all their cruisers during this entire match. So what makes these operations special? Well, you earn various rewards. First and second star rewards for completing 2 of the objectives. You'll just get various signal flags. If you end up getting the 3rd objective completed, you'll get 5 of the Restless Fire camouflages. And then for the 4th one, you'll actually get a 10-point Russian commander plus a reserve slot for said commander. And then if you complete the operation with 5 stars, you end up with a 1 free day of premium. So the main objective for Operation Aegis is to escort transport ships out of the combat zone. The secondary objective is to save the cruiser scores, which was on the left-hand side if you guys didn't see it. Or if the scores get sunk, actually go over and save the commander. Secondary objective 2, which is actually an easy one to complete. Destroy 5 enemy ships in 2 minutes. You guys should be able, you and your teammates should be able to complete that task fairly easily, especially with this first wave of attackers. Now, as you guys can see, I did take out my Tier 5 Omaha for this match. And one thing I do like about the Omaha is that it does have 5 forward-facing turrets with a total of 6 guns facing forward at a time. So if you're trying to chase down a destroyer, you're going to absolutely wreck them from the front. Now, if you're running away, you're only going to have maybe, I don't know if those 4th and 5th turret can swing around to the rear as far. I'm not entirely sure. I believe they do. But one of the best things about the Omaha is it has some pretty crazy good accuracy. So we got most of these ships. We got 2 of the ships destroyed so far. The Ishizuki should be dead here. There it is. It's gone along with the Aoba. And I actually took out the Ishizuki. I'm sorry, but my Japanese is terrible, guys.
Enemy ships detected in the northwest.
And then, boom, we got all 5 ships completed within that 2-minute window. Now, I did put up my fighter jet to help, spot ships in the air, especially when I'm coming around. It's not really good for spotting, though. I don't believe. Not like the other ships, like the Dunkirks have the spotter planes. I just have a fighter plane. So, as you see, the second wave of ships coming in are so far all cruisers. And they're kind of angled right now, so it's kind of pointless to shoot piercing shells at them. So that's why I stick to the high explosive, maybe get some modules destroyed, help our teammates maybe light them on fire, you know. And there I go. I set one on fire. Now, if you guys have never looked up the definition of Aegis, it actually is a very interesting word, to say the least. It also has some good synonyms with it. Aegis, the definition of Aegis is the protection, backing, or support of a particular person or organization. So there you have it. So Operation Aegis is about protecting your transport ships, which are being escorted right now by 5 enemy cruisers at the moment. So yeah, some synonyms about it: protection, backing, support, patronage, sponsorship, charge, care, guidance, control, guardianship. That's what Aegis stands for. So you're basically guarding these transport ships. I was hoping to be able to fire off some torpedoes. I mean, I am getting within range. Oh man. Yeah, definitely got good amount of good accuracy with this ship. And that would be my second ship sunk. We got a Furutaka coming in. Fired a little soon on that.
Torpedoes, direct fire.
So I see if I can fire off a round of salvo of torpedoes out of it. And I still end up killing this one too. So that's kill number 3. So I go ahead and turn and try facing the Kuma. And this is what's helpful, it seems like. We actually all had some unspoken communication amongst each other, because we were all concentrating on each ship when it came down to it. You see how many rounds are just going into him. Then I start taking some shots my way too. So I decide to push a little bit to the west and duck behind an island. So I'm not getting concentrated on by every single ship. I do switch over to armor piercing because this AO was definitely this guy's complete broadside to me. So if I can get a Citadel hit, more power to me. Looks like that one landed a little short. This one, and now I'm too far forward. I got the island blocking most of my shots, so I'm like, ah, crap. And as you can see, none of my rounds went through because it's blocked by the island. So I start reversing. Hopefully get a couple more shots into this guy before he dies. It would be nice. And I do. I got a 4th kill. Yeah, looks like I'm doing pretty good for using the Omaha in this matchup. I'm actually quite surprised because I figured, you know, I wouldn't be doing as good because it's been actually a little bit since I've played World of Warships. It's a fun game, just at times, you know, I just want some more, like, faster paced action than what I have normally. But, that guy's dead. Maybe I get some more long range shots onto this Miyoko. And of course, full broadside. Might as well use the armor piercing shells. Looks like I took out his turret. So it's at this point that the Liberty ships are no longer being escorted
Attention.
by
Clarifying
the
the order.
enemy.
Cover the retreat of our transport
But
ships.
at this point in time, 3 aircraft carriers show up. So it's up to us. If we want to get that secondary task done, you have to destroy all 3 enemy aircraft carriers. And for us, we're even lucky enough that the Scores is still alive. Because normally that ship would have already been sunk. So I'm going to go ahead and take the east side of this island and then go carrier hunting with this Benjy. I believe I said that wrong. Or maybe right. But of course, at this tier, my anti-aircraft isn't that great. It's not the greatest. Definitely not. I mean, especially compared to the Benjy right there in front of me. So I throw my fighter plane up. Hopefully that'll help me out a little bit. Help fight off some of these guys. But yeah, he definitely does not. This ship definitely does not handle anti-aircraft skills at this tier. The next level at the Cleveland, oh yeah, definitely. Easily handles it. And I set the ship on fire. But it looks like he immediately put it out, so his aircraft carriers already use his damage ability, or repair ability. And he's on fire again. Looks like his engine's out. One of his lower decks is on fire. And I don't exactly get that kill, but definitely put some damage into him. And some more long-range shot. Already set him on fire. He uses his repair ability. And what I'm trying to concentrate on here is keeping all 5 of those turrets facing forward so I can get as many rounds downrange towards this aircraft carrier. And yeah, oh yeah, he's definitely burning up good. Hoping I can get that kill. And I do. Yeah, that'd be kill number 5. And of course, aircraft carrier. I don't know. I don't believe that the computer is as strong as they could be. Oh look, I shot down one plane. I didn't think I actually shot one down in this replay, but I guess I do. So since I'm chasing aircraft carriers, I move my ship so the bow's facing them, so I can get all 5 turrets placed, so I get along with all of my guns firing downrange. Of course, at this point, you know, the aircraft carrier is definitely burning up pretty well. See if I can get a 6th. Yeah. And there's my 6th kill. Maybe I can make it 7. That would be nice. It looks like those ones actually shattered off the hull of it. Ooh, big shot into him right there. But I have a feeling that most of our... Ooh, nice. He dodged all those torpedoes. I actually think that all of our transport ships are actually going to be able to make it away this time.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, direct front.
And he missed me with his torpedoes, thank God. Because that would have been bad news for me. And we're just at this very end of the match. We're just trying to wrap things up so we can get all of our rewards for this match. It's pretty much cake after this. Operation Aegis is probably fairly easy. It doesn't matter if you're, you know, a beginning player. This is definitely something I recommend, hands down. Now what I'm trying to do here is hopefully get a citadel. I haven't been able to get a citadel all game. But and I get my 7th kill. and we complete the entire match. That's how we ended up getting all 5 of our stars for this game. So I ended up with 237,000 credits received, 3,000 experience. I did 66,000 damage, destroyed 7 ships, and set 12 of them on fire. I ended up 3rd with experience earned. Now, the Hosho was the one I got most of the damage on. I shot down actually one of their planes too, which is surprising. And of course, I ended up getting free premium with this, so I ended up with 223,000 credits, along with 3,000 total experience earned, especially for my commander. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you're new here, don't forget to hit like, leave a comment below, or subscribe. It really helps out my channel. And I hope you guys stick around for some more, so more coming your way. Have a good one. Take care. I'll see you next time.